Wow. I wasn't even recording. I feel like a fucking retard. I just filmed this shit and wasn't even, I talked to the camera for like 2 minutes. I'm retarded. So, what I was going over is tying in the burlap, and I'm gonna have to go back down here and redo all of it. So, I've got a little bit tied in for my little mix up there. Let's do this. Make sure I can actually see what I'm filming now. So when you take your burlap, your strands like this, there's 2 ways you can put it in. You can take it and do a loop like this, and do what I've heard called a lark's head or a bunch of other fucking names. I just call it a lark's head knot. Pull it tight, tighter than that. And it lays down flat, and that knot is not going to come undone. Or you can do just a basic overhead knot like this. Take your strands right here, stick it through one side, then go over and through, pull. And there's your overhand knot. And that one lays a little more horizontally or vertically and spaces itself apart a little more. So I do both throughout my suits. I don't really pay attention to doing one or the other because I don't really have any specific preference on it. I'm going to take some of this other lighter brown in here and tie it in some places, like over here on the side. Wait a minute, wrong net. Make some right here. Tie it. There you go. Take it. Some up here. Go through. Tie it. And then take the last little bundle I got right here. And I was saying before I realized I wasn't filming any of that, the bundles you're tying in to the netting usually shouldn't be more than, say, 10 strands. 10 strands of this burlap. Or else your knot's going to be huge. You're not going to be able to tie a very good knot. And you have less burlap to actually put around your suit. And I like to put thinner amounts throughout it and have it look more like shit than anything else. So I just use smaller amounts and space them out a little bit, or put them a little closer together. Then, I was saying, over here, when you're on your head, you're going to want to focus in a lot on the shoulder area right here. And like the back. You want to focus a lot on the head and the shoulders and bush it up a little bit more throughout there than anywhere else on your suit. Anywhere on your back doesn't need to be as consistent in your placement of burlap as your shoulders, because your shoulders, what you really are wanting to cover up. That's really what the purpose of this whole thing is. I'll pull this up again so I can get a good angle on myself. And the reason for that being, when you're laying down in a field per se, you've got this shape right here, this very obvious, very distinct shape that a lot of people are going to be able to pick out of anywhere. And so that's what you're trying to cover up. You're trying to make a direct line from right here to right here and really take away this right there. And then the reason for the beaver tail being, you want to do the same thing with the space in between your legs for the most part. So that's what you're going to want to do. You want to really bush it up around in here and up here. I'm horrible at talking, I'm sorry. I'm horrible at explaining things, but I'm going to get some more shit tied into here, and I will be back in a few minutes to show you what it's starting to look like when it starts to really come together, and then I'll do a final look over when it is done. So I will see you guys then. Peace out. Alright guys, it is coming along. As you can see by that, it is definitely coming along. I've still got some on the back to do, obviously. And then I've got the arms and the forehead kind of area and sides of the hood. So I'm throwing in a lot more of that dark brown, really trying to darken it up a little bit. I got a lot of that natural colored in there. And if you're thinking that natural color is way too light, it darkens up when you break in your suit. I'm going to cut up some more strips of it to add around throughout it. So, and I took some of these parts of the veil that I had, of these. I had one little strip that I wasn't going to be able to use, so I cut it up into these strips, and I'm throwing it around in there to give it a good coyote brown kind of leafy color in there. I think it's looking pretty good right now. It's going to look even better after it gets broken. Some of those colors are dulled out a little bit. So I will get back whenever it is done, and I will give you a walk around of it and I'll show you, and then the next update of this video will be breaking in your suit. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. What's up? I'm going to turn off whatever I'm playing, my YouTube. I am pretty close to done, if you can't tell. Sorry, kind of shitty light. I'm going to do a little turn around here. I'll go down a little bit so you can see the bottom. Gave this one a very long, very wide beaver tail, as you can see. There's still some room I need to cover up, but this is the finished product. And as you can see, I got if I could take my hat off, the front of it will fall down like so. And I need to do a lot more up here on the head area, so kind of bear with me on it. But this is basically the finished product of it. So this is definitely a good suit. I like it. I'm going to get some other colors of dye in at some point and mix them together to make some more like olive greens and such, and kind of keep adding to this as I go along. But I am extremely happy with how it turned out. By far, definitely extremely happy. And I'm thinking tomorrow afternoon I'm going to be heading out to buddy Shannon's farm to break the thing in, get it wet, get it muddy, get it dirty, get it real fucked up looking, and kind of dull out some of these real bright colors in here. And then I will also be making a video on that, so whenever that comes around, I will have my camera rolling. Tighten up my sleeves here. If I possibly can. Perfect. So, finished product. I am very happy with it. I like it a lot. A little bit of that. So, next video we'll be breaking the thing in. That should be tomorrow or Saturday. And then all these will probably be uploaded on the same day, or consecutive one day after the other, because I got to do some editing. I got to cut some. A bunch of different clips together, so that might take me a little while. Because I am no editor, and I'm also no cameraman or camera talker person. So, yes, this will all be updated pretty soon, or uploaded. And I also took this, I was kind of bored, waiting for stuff to dry, and I kind of wanted different colors from Og, so I did a camo tie-dye kind of deal where it's all green and brown throughout. So I might redo it tomorrow with a darker green, but I like it. So I will see you guys in the break-in video of this suit, and kind of go over it a little bit more in the daylight, because the lighting in here is shit, so it's kind of hard to go over it. So I will see you guys in the next installment of the How to Make a Ghillie Suit video. Peace out.